What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Unbearable Podcast. And today, I have my post-game reaction to the Bears-Rams close divisional game loss. And I'm gonna start with talking about the game, then go on to next year because it's gonna kind of wrap up the year. But this game, I feel like first and foremost, that fourth down play was the best play I've ever seen in my whole life. And we had the opportunity to win in overtime. They had the ball first. Our defense stopped them, and then we had the chance to win, and we didn't. We came up short. It is what it is. Obviously, get first things first out of the way. The drops, dude. I don't know how we had so many drops. The Rams defense, yes, but the Rams secondary was very good, and their defense was good, but most of it was I feel like most of it was bad drops. And that is what it is. Not really. You got to catch those, but I don't know. There was still moments where we should have converted and we didn't. And then we got lucky to go into overtime. And that's kind of what made it better, I guess, losing in overtime. Not really, but you were well, for me at least, I was hey, we had this insane miracle to send it to overtime, and we didn't. I think our defense probably played one of their best games, against a very good team, a very good unit in the Rams. That's probably they have the best passing attack. They have the most points per game, the most yards per game. Their rushing attack averaged the 7th most yards in the league. They had averaged the most passing yards in the league. So yeah, the weather does play a factor in that, but it's also a credit to our defense on getting pressure to Matthew Stafford and playing a hell of a game. I mean, to allow 20 points to that team is impressive. 17 in regulation. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I think the Rams are going to get stomped against the Seahawks. And that's not me saying the Rams suck. I think it's just the Seahawks are the best team in this conference. We saw that against the 49ers, and I think it's going to be the same thing, especially in Lumen Field. That team looks poised to stomp on somebody and then to lose in the Super Bowl. That's what I think is going to happen. But going back to the game, we played a bad game. I mean, this was not a good game. We got lucky to send it to overtime, like I said, but our defense played amazing. Our offense came up short, and we had a crazy moment going to send it to overtime. So I don't think anybody who's a Bears fan is going to be oh, we deserve to win that game. No. I feel like we got lucky to send it to overtime, and it's disappointing, but it's not upsetting. It's we could have won, but it's not we should have won. It's we could have, not we should have. And I don't know, that play to send it into the overtime was that was the best play I've ever seen from the Bears in my entire life. The best. With the entire game on the line, oh my goodness, what a play. Oh my goodness, what a play. And we had the opportunity to win in overtime, but that's what happens. This Bears team is not, maybe you can point to the Cowboys and the Eagles where we played 4 full quarters. I think those are 2 games where we played 4 full quarters, offense and defense. Besides those 2 games, I don't think there has been a single Bears game this entire year where the Bears have played 4 full quarters as a team complete. It's either our offense doing really good or our defense doing really good, and never both, except for those 2 games. And I think once we figure out how to do that, we're going to be a very dangerous team. But that was not this year. This year, we just couldn't do it. And that's kind of what led to our downfall. And that's just where we're at. We're a very, I wouldn't say young, we're a young team, as in this is our first, experience of winning. Most of the players on this team have not been a part of a winning NFL team, maybe in college, high school. But DJ Moore, this was his first time, he's in his 7th year of the NFL. This is his first time playing in the playoffs. Insane. Cole Kmet, first time in the play. Well, no, was he around during the Saints game? Maybe, but maybe second time. He was not around in 2018, was he? Maybe third game. I don't know, but it's been a long time. Freaking who else? Rome, first time. Caleb, first time. He played, I feel like he He did not play. Caleb, he did not play good, but he showed up when he had to. And once, I feel like next year he needs to figure out how to play a complete game because he didn't. And he kind of drives our offense. So, like in the playoffs, if we just played a full 4 quarters, man, it could have been so much different. But that we didn't, so it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, like Jaquan Brisker, first time in the playoffs. Jalen Johnson, maybe. I don't really remember when he was drafted. He might have been in the Saints game, maybe the Eagles, but I don't think so. Kyler Gordon, he played very good his first game or first 2 games in the playoffs. Like there were so many young players in the playoffs, first time in the playoffs. Like I feel like the sky's the limit for this team next year, but that is if we can, move on from 1-score games and move on to blowing teams out. I feel like that's the next step for this team. But I'm like, this has been one of the best years of watching the Bears in my whole life. The most successful year, definitely. So I'm forever gonna be grateful about this year. Forever gonna be like fond of this year, and hopefully we can. I don't think we're gonna take like a couple steps back next year, but hopefully we can keep it this at least be over 500 and maybe win the division. I feel like we're gonna get 9-10 wins next year. Because a few of those games are going to be different. Like, we're going to lose a few of those 1-score games. And, yeah. I feel like if we clean up or just, reinforce our linebacker room, improve our secondary, and then get interior defensive linemen or just get defensive linemen and get a second edge rusher, we're going to be a very dangerous team next year. And I'm very excited about next year. Very proud of this team. This is one of the best years, like I said, watching football. And I'll forever be grateful for this year. So I'll see you guys next time. And until next time, there's going to be a lot more Blackhawks and Bulls stuff. So that's going to be fun. And until next time, don't forget to bear down.